Boats, boats, boats! Brisbane Yamaha knows boats.
Hi, I'm Aaron, the owner of Brisbane Yamaha, and today we've got one of the most popular tinnies there are, a 390 Explorer. Now, Quintrex make lots of tinnies, the whole range, car toppers to everything you've seen. Every little rat in the harbours that you see, a kid with a 15, off they go on a fish snipper, the lot. Well, this is the top of the tree in terms of a tinnie, the 390 with a pickle fork. And this one's painted, and have a look at this, Dan, before we get on to the other stuff, because we've done a few 390s in the past. They're just a fantastic boat. This pickle fork just gives you massive room and very much stability, a lot more space up the front. Your anchor, look in here, have a look at the storage under this front console. You know, this front casting deck here, huge amounts of room. You can put an anchor, there's even a cutout here for your rope, but you can tie the anchor here, you can put it here. Now we've put a low floor in this. They've got a up in here, and I'll hop in just so they can see it. So we've got a low floor, which is beautiful. You can take it out easy if you want. We've got a glove box here with a bit of touch-up paint because, you know, Yamaha, you're going to scratch your boat, and if every time you scratch it, you fix the paint, you won't get electrolysis and your paint will last longer, right? It's those little things. Like you might have seen in here, Dan, washing kit. Very important how you wash a painted boat. As soon as the paint's gone on an aluminium boat, the paint wants to leave the boat. So what you have to do, you have to make sure you wash it, but you don't wash it in truck wash. Don't wash it with something too astringent. I'd rather you use hair shampoo, right, or something mild. Treat it like a luxury car, not some industrial tool. Otherwise, you rip everything off it and it'll clean those aluminium surfaces beautiful, but a little bit of electrolysis will get underneath and all of a sudden all your paint's coming off. You know, even at the front here, you've got some cup holders. Have a look at that. You put a couple of cans of Coke in there. You can put a ham and pickle sandwich in here, or your phone, or your glove box, or your wallet, or something. You know, car keys, because you don't want to lose those. Little touches that Quintrex do. You know, welded in seats. This has got the famous brand new model F25. Lightest, most powerful 25 4-stroke on the market. Now, for you people that might have saw a YouTube I did recently on the end of the 2-stroke. 2-strokes are going to be banned, the importation. Yes, you're allowed to own them. They're never going to stop you from owning them. But the world's going to turn into all 4-stroke, whether you like it or not. The do-gooders and the greenies have won, right? But this will be your next motor on a tinnie. Beautiful, and this is the top of the range. Power trim and tilt, electric start. Now, someone's done something wrong here. This is interesting. Let's look at this Yamaha, because there's a couple of things here that some people don't know. On a Yamaha, they have this little tilt, this little bracket here to hold it up. That's actually not a motor support for travel. Yamaha make that so you can service your hydraulics and take the pressure off. In the manual, it'll tell you not to use that. Now look at this tiller handle, Dan. Right, what we have, idle up and down, because this is a fuel injected motor, right? And what you can do is idle up and down your maximum if you're flathead fishing or going for barra, bring it down, boom, 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 so you can idle at walking speed, which makes all the difference, you know, for catching those fish. You've got alarms here. If it overheats or it runs out of oil, they don't use any oil, you know. Electric start here with a spare key and your kill button, turn it off. Power trim and tilt here. You know, you got a fuel filter down here, beautiful Brisbane Yamaha work. You got an A-frame supports in here. I haven't seen, in 10 years, I have not seen a Quintrex crack, any tinnies, you know, at all. So these things, there's a couple of things. Now, let's come back up to the front before we talk more, and Dan will put specs up on that 25, because it is the lightest and the most powerful. It actually goes like a 25 2-stroke, and you could almost carry it yourself. Now, what we've got here is standard Quintrex trailer on a 390. Now, it's got a strap. Now, look at this, Dan, because a lot of them still have a cable. We've got a strap, good high quality winch to winch it on, pull it up. Right, you've got that pickle fork hull. Have a look down it. Right, what you get with this hull is that famous Quintrex ride. Nothing rides like a Quintrex, because nothing's built like a Quintrex, because no one can build a boat like a Quintrex. It is that simple. Now, have a look. Aluminium trailer standard that come with them. You know, light, sexy looking thing, lasts for a long time. Other people charge you a fortune. Not Quintrex and certainly not Brisbane Yamaha. LED lights and that hull. You got a couple of rails there, you got Rolex, but if you buy a Yamaha, you don't even need Rolex because you're never going to oar it because it's never going to break down. The power, trim and tilt, 25. On the trailer, ready to go. Hi, here we are, Caboolture River, 390 Explorer with a Yamaha F25, the new one. What it actually is, 25 LC. It's the most powerful, lightest in the market. This one's power trim and tilt electric start. And have a look at this 390. It is massive. It's bigger than other companies' 420s. It's more stable, you know. If you're casting, cast nets, flicking lures, you know, if you're in an estuary, I'm probably thinking you don't need anything more than this. So, let's go and see. I've got my GPS down here, and what we'll do is we'll see how fast it goes and what it does. Okay, so I'll just start it, and this is the electric start model. Right, put it into neutral, turn the key, you know, and shock horror, it's a Yamaha. It's already working, you know, trim it down. That's the thing about Yamahas, they just always work. Beautiful things they are. Because of that YDC30 painted aluminium. I've told you before, Yamaha own 17% of Toyota. They make Toyota car engines. They're a foundry. That's why they've got this painted aluminium. Now let's just have a look. I'll do it from a standing start. I'll have a look at this GPS so I can tell you how fast, because people want to know, now that 2 strokes are phasing out, they want to know, what do you put on a little tinny? And that 390 is just the goods, you know? Now, so, here we are. I'll take off. So we're going off 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25, 30, 33, 36, 37, 40, 42. Trimmed it out a bit. 44, 46, 48, 50. Jeez. So 50 kilometres an hour. It's getting along beautifully, isn't it? You know, 42, 41 kilometres an hour. I don't know how many revs I'm doing, but not a lot. That drone's getting along, and this 390, let's go into a bit of a turn. I'm going to hang on just in case. Dan's hanging on. Look at that flip roll. Just throwing out that water. Jeez, these spreads are good. You know? Let's go down. Hang on, Dan. 39. Turn it out a little bit. Whoa! Look at this. Oh, look at this. Such beautiful stability. Beautiful stability on a tinny. Now, once upon a time, we'd put a 32 stroke on this. I'll just slow down. You know, let's say we're trawling along. Now, let's just do this. So we're trawling along, catching flathead, you know. Idle down. Have a look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. Hardly even going. Now it's got friction control back here, right? So you can just lock it off, so that mobile's there. I could lock it off here, right? Now what I could do, set the course. I could be mucking around with a lure here. I could be mucking around with a lure. I could be casting, right? Casting here. I better put that up. I'll just idle up. Look at that. Oh, how good is this? You find a 25 4-stroke that can do that. You know, and for catching flathead, catching barra, catching all of those sort of estuary fish, impoundment fish, it's about going slow, the right speed. If you're out and you're going to Victoria, catch some trout. I spent a lot of time catching trout as a boy, but we had nothing like this. You know, 2K, 3K. Let's take it down. Let's take it down and see how slow we'll actually go. 2K. Holy crackers, let's see if I can get down to 1. 1, 0. It's not even measuring. The thing's on, I've idled it down. It's between 0 and 1. Now, I'm telling you, that's going into the current. That motor's a game changer. You know, it's big. I'm just going to use this all day. Go out crabbing, prawning. You know, it's that stable you can just stand up. Have a look at this. You know, you're looking around, look, here's some crab pots. Imagine how easy that'd be. Take the kids crabbing. They love crabbing. Now, the reason why they love crabbing is because kids love catching. They hate fishing, they like catching. And then once they start catching, then they start liking fishing. There's a guy over here in a Polycraft, he bought that off us. You know, they're a good boat. Stable, put them on the rocks, do anything with them. You know, he's looking envious at this thing. He's going, one day I'm going to see myself in a Quinnie, because everyone wants a Quinnie. You know, what could I do with this? Stable. This is how I drive them, you know. When I'm doing that and I'm looking at me, I'm trawling, I just walk from side to side. I've got the boat there. This thing goes like a 2-stroke 25. And Yamaha's famous for their 25. Their 25 2-stroke, 25N is what they call changed them, you know. And this thing goes the same. Yamaha put a lot of R&D into it. 390 Explorer, 25 4-stroke. Whether you take power trim and tilt or manual motor, it's only a matter of your budget, right? I like the power trim and tilt. I think it's like electric windows. So if you want to buy a tinny, take the family out, go and catch some crabbing, you know, catch some boats, go in the estuary, even venture out there to Scarborough Reef and a little bit out. Buy a Quintrex, because they're the only thing that's built with the R&D. And if you want a higher side, we make a Quintrex Explorer Outback. Now, do yourself a favour, buy a Yamaha and a Quintrex, guarantee your resale, and you too can put some fun back in your family on a weekend. And I'll see you on the water.